Something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Garland against Bane. Mobley a screen on Bane. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adams. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Not going to go that time. And Memphis the other way now.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
Oh, okay. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Adams. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brooks dishes to Morant. Garland against Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Allen trying to break free. They get the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Allen. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Jackson. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Good start for them. To halt the run, and Garland with the lay-in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Jackson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Morant passes to Bane. 5 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Jackson misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Allen kicks to Garland. The tray. Mobley finds Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From the arc. Mobley misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. The Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And Adams kicks to Bain. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. And another shot. Good.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Mitchell. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And Morant gets it to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Garland surveying the D. In the corner, it's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
No good. Shot missing. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wound up there for Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew the team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's up a 3. Brooks grabs the board.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
To the paint. Allen kicks to Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Inside, stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Brooks dishes to Morant. No good again that time. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bane. The drive by Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Brooks. Garland with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Payne for three. The shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Jackson passes to Brooks. Shoots over Garland. Here's Jackson. Morant left side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 17 now.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Mitchell looking it over. Again, Mitchell missing. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bane against LeVert. There's the triple. He's off on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
1:03 left here in the second. Morant with the steal. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Love with the screen on Bane. Kicks it out to Rubio. And here's Love for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Now here's LeVert. Love with the screen for LeVert. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And that one falls for Jones. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll return shortly.
The Cavaliers, 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. The 3 from Garland. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jackson against Mobley. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Payne for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Mitchell. Now the dish to Okoro. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant looking around. And Adams kicks to Payne. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Payne. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside Garland. Dishes it to Allen. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Allen against Morant.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
For Memphis, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Lopez.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Aldama. Out to the right wing. Jones dishes to Clark. 16 feet away. That one a little long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lopez a screen. Rubio with a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. Lopez finds Rubio. Back to Lopez. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 6 points.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
LeVert from outside. Kept alive. The kick out to Lopez. from downtown. Drops in the tray. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And that's a great pass. Danny Green showing us he can do more than D it up and 3 it up.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded close, and he slams it one-handed.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Clark inside. Lopez is there, and that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Rubio.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Lets it go. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And as we... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Green, Tyus Jones out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Clark. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the official
previous play is
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For the Cavaliers, let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones from outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. Bain's checked in for John Konchar. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Mobley.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
all alone, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell, you're asking for trouble.
Payne against Mitchell. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Morant.
That is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
Love's check in for Cleveland. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Here's Mitchell going inside.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Payne finds Brooks.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
There's a terrific intensity to Dillon Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And the pass to Okoro. Morant with the steal. In the corner, it's Payne. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers leading by 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. The wide open look here for Garland. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide open look off the inbounds play.
It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Payne against Garland. For 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Another shot, and the layup by Jackson.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Garland against Payne. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Back to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 33 points for Ja Morant. Mitchell outside. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Donovan Mitchell, second personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
At the stripe, Ja Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Garland against Payne. The slam dunk by Garland.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Clark. Back to Payne. Clark, the pass to Morant. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Here's Mitchell. Count it.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Pass to Jackson. to the left wing. Brooks outside. Passes it to Morant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Morant with the steal. Takes a three. Allen with the rebound. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad...
Smack clowns with mad style.
Jenkins said, quote, all he cares about is winning.
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant, the pass to Brooks for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001.
Whoa!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Out to the right wing. It's Edwards on the wing. They need this. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Edwards. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Morant finds Bane. Now here's Brooks. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooks against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Russell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Morant against McDaniels. Morant drawing the double team. Stolen by Russell. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The 3 from Bane. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now McDaniels. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. McDaniels against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
And that one's good. Edwards has got 10 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Now, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson. The 3 from Bane. On target from range. Bane's gotten his second bucket.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rivers is checked in. The shot's good.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
Jones from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Fires from deep. Here's the second effort. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Russell. And there's the screen. Here's Conchar. Jump shot is good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The drive by Rivers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Pass to Clark. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Prince from deep. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Williams. And here's Clark. Here's Aldama. 3-pointer. Conchar can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Williams against Anderson. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams from long range. Second chance effort. Here's Conchar, puts up a 3, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Rivers from outside the arc. Here's Edwards, driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
John Conchar, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Morant drops them both. Now here's Edwards. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With the score, the Grizzlies 27, the Timberwolves 30.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Noel in at the point. McDaniels against Morant. A good look from Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Brooks defending. And now they decide to foul intentionally. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A. You know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
So he gets them both. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant to the paint. Outside to Brooks. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Brooks has got 6 points.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Bane.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
From deep, Bane. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. From deep, Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
1:19 left to play in the third quarter. Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Bane. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Here's Bane. Outside for Morant. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Pass to Prince. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
Inside, here's Jones. No good there. And some solid defense from Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Back to Williams. Here's Aldama from the arc.
Well, Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
And that... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
But picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Adams a screen. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Minnesota now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Prince. Towns a screen on Brooks. Prince can't hit. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Boy, really nice job by Taurean Prince to be aggressive and assertive off the bounce and knows exactly when to go into his pull-up game. That is pretty.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Baines. Here's Adams. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Tries again. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fires in the triple.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Noel. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anthony Edwards comes in for Prince. And Russell is subbed in for Noel. Brooks the pass to Jackson.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Morant off the drive.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Outside Russell. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Here's Edwards. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
from deep. Morant. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Edwards for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Offline with a 3. And here's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 14. McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Morant finds Bain. Now here's Brooks. Back to Bain. Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Now here's Edwards. Brooks defending. Outside Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. But all right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Driving in. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Garland against Russell. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Here's Allen. Nice shot from the wing.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Mitchell kicks to Allen. And there's the pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Outside, Towns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
There's Garland, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Gobert. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Russell against Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Fires from deep. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing. The Timberwolves trail. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
Russell against Garland. Mobley outside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Gobert. Over Allen. The kick out to Towns. Back Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Passes to Garland. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
There's the pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Edwards finds Towns. Goes back up. Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Allen. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We've got more in store for you. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Taurean Prince is out there with Russell. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Hits it from 3-point range. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Lopez. Love with the screen on Anderson. Lopez kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
Here's Gobert. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rubio outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Rubio the pass to Love. Wade sets the pick for Love. Out to Wade. Wade double team. It's Rubio top of the key. For 3, Love. And that one is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Lopez over to help. Towns finds Prince. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
A nice shot by LeVert. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Lopez, a screen on Prince. The wide open look here for Lopez. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Russell kicks to Gobert. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Rubio looking it over. Three-pointer, Wade, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Prince finds Towns. Puts the move on. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Here's Russell. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Rubio against Russell. Lopez a screen on Russell. From past the arc. Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's Prince. Makes it off the glass. Prince has got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Prince against LeVert. He dishes it to Rubio. Wade from outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Russell with the bucket.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far.
28. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Cleveland leading by 4. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mobley misses. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. And here's Garland for 3. Good on the triple. Garland's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. Timberwolves trail by 7. Gobert down low, working on Allen. Here's Towns into the lane. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Offensive rebound. The Timberwolves shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Edwards with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Stolen by Mitchell. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Prince. Garland surveying the D. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Evans. And Okoro pulls it down.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that for practice.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Mobley inside. Defended by Gobert. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. McDaniels kicks to Prince. Here's Gobert. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
And that's a tough call for a ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen passes to Mitchell. Trying to look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
2 minutes.
Allen trying to break free. Here's a Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Edwards. And that one drops. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Russell finds McDaniel. It's deflected. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 9. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Prince kicks to Reed. Edwards against LeVert. Outside Edwards. Prince in the corner. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. .20 seconds left in the third. Rubio against Russell. Lopez passes to LeVert. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Edwards. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Russell looking around. Shoots over Garland. Here's Reed. From deep, Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Allen, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Prince. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to Russell. Back to Reed. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Outside Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. And he drives in. Can't hit from in close. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Taurean Prince. Some changes for Minnesota. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Passes it to McDaniels. Inside, Towns dishes to McDaniels. Here's Rivers. Misses the 3.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Now, here's McDaniel. Tight defense on him. Here's Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Noel passes to Rivers. Here's Gobert. And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Rivers. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Noel passes to Towns. Alive, Minnesota. The dish to Prince. Out to Edwards. Stolen by Okoro. Now the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it's Towns missing. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell with it. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer.
I smack clowns with mad style.
see the Memphis Grit. Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
No good on the second free throw. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Here's Morant. Nice move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Garland against Bain. Pass to Allen from downtown. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Here's Morant.
Come on.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Brooks against Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
So both free throws good from Allen. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks with it, guarded by Garland. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. Jackson finds Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Garland against Bain. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Allen. 5 points in the game. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. That shot off. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous effort from Allen. One of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And he drains the quick shot.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Now here's Morant, guarded closely. First free throw is good. And Morant drops them both. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Garland against Bain. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run. Adams grabs the miss.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Adams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, the pass to Adams. Down low. And they go to the intentional foul. First one falls for him. And Adams drops them both. 20 seconds left in the first. Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot from the low post is good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Morant. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cleveland with...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Mitchell misses. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it, now guarded by Mobley. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Garland's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Brooks, right side. Pass to Morant. The three. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 12 points.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Mobley, a screen on Brooks. They get the rebound. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Right side Morant. 20 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. 14 points for him.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Love. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Rubio passes to Lopez. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
BA, he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bain. And here's Morant outside. Rubio with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. LeVert left side.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
And he makes a first. Jones, he's checked in for Morant.
For your Cavaliers,
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Conchar. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And that one drops for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Cleveland shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Lopez, the screen to the left wing. Launches a 3. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Lopez knew he had space to get that shot off. He was ready for it.
Here's Jones. Clark, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. He's checked by LeVert. 5 on the clock. Lopez with the steal. Now LeVert. Outside Love. Pass to Rubio. Just 3 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants. Finds a wide open teammate.
Rubio against Jones. Here's Aldama. Clark outside. Over to the left wing. Shoots over Lopez. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
with the score, your Cavaliers 33, the Grizzlies 21.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Offensive rebound. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Tries to break his ice, and Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Mitchell. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. To the inside. And it's Adams missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Garland against Morant. Pass to Okoro. To the wing, right side. Here's Mobley. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Bane. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Okoro. Here's the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Garland for three. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5 now.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The three from Bane. Cavaliers with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Can they get it? And that one's long.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
From deep, Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Jackson against Mobley. Here's Morant. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bane. Morant against Rubio. Right wing. Here's Wade. And the three off target. Here's Conchar. Fires the three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your Cavaliers. Your Cavaliers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Williams in at the three. Clark outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Here's Wade. Clark covers. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's LeVert. Williams grabs the board. Memphis shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Lopez with the steal. Pass to Rubio.
Get Rubio, get Rubio!
Lopez, the screen on Jones. Back to Lopez. Here's Wade. Williams defending. LeVert outside. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Brooks comes in for Williams. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Up and over Brooks. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bane, the pass to Clark. Jackson for 3. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. 3-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell, the pass to Allen.
2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And it's Morant missing. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
From deep, Bane. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Evan Mobley.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Jarrett Allen, his third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Jarrett Allen, his third team foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Outside Bane. The 3 ball. And again, Memphis no good. Garland with the ball. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now, here is Russell. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. 2 on the clock over Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell kicks to Edwards. Right.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jackson passes to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. The three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant finds Adams. Outside Jackson from deep. Out to Brooks. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Adams against Towns. Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Brooks. McDaniels defended. And a wide open look for Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Russell against Brooks. The kick out to Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. And that one is good. Morant's got 5.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
.144 left here in the opening quarter. To the left side wing. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Towns. There's the dish to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Adams, and the layup is good.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
For 3, Edwards. Nice D from Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Adams with the screen on Russell. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels with the drive. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
One. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Towns, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And here's Morant after Taurean Prince hitting the 3. To the inside. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell passes to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson finds Adams. Here's Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And it's Russell missing. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Shoots the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
The kick out to Towns. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Towns. A 3 from Anderson. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
The kick out to Towns. And he stays with it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Noel. And the pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain over Anderson. Bain, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Towns. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Bain kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Gobert. Edwards finds Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the second free throw, good. For 3, Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 20. The Grizzlies 29.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Williams. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Pass to Aldama. He kicks it to Clark. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Drills it from outside.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant passes to Clark. And the Timberwolves call time.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. And Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 4. Russell finds Edwards. It's tipped. Clark against Russell. Memphis moving it around. Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he misses his first shot.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's Russell. Here's Towns. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Bain. That one's off. Still out of sync.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Towns dishes to Gobert. Gobert double team. Here's Edwards. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. searching for that first bucket here in the third. Brooks finds Clark. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Payton for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Russell left side. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Jones. Out to Brooks. Outside, Payne. Jacks up a 3. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
No good from Clark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Towns. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jones kicks to Clark. And it's Brooks in the corner. Edwards brings the double team. Brooks the pass to Clark. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Prince in for Edwards. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Clark nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here is Prince following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Reid finds McDaniel. Money from the wing.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Here's Reid, guarded by Jackson. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies up by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Reed kicks to Russell to tie it up. And he lays it up and in. Russell's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Memphis moving it around. Clark dishes to Brooks. Three-pointer. No good from Clark. Minnesota with the ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and Anderson has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. The Grizzlies shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Clark outside, tries again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Prince outside. Anderson outside. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Bain. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws come, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under the review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Memphis leading by 4. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Anderson, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Prince. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count that one. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Baines on the double team. Pass to Jackson. Lots of room. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. McDaniels gets to Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. The three from Morant. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Russell. Pass to Morant. And they double up Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Edwards against Bain. Morant outside. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not
I smack clowns with mad style.
business. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Pass to Garland. To the inside. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Okoro passes to Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Gobert, the screen. From the stripe. Mitchell against Russell. The drive by Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Screen by Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Gobert. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Gobert. It's stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Garland.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Okoro shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. Shot to stop the run. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Russell. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
Here's Mitchell. Towns with the defensive effort.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The try. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Russell passes to Gobert. Rebound by Mitchell.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Garland kicks to Allen. Garland is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Seven seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards with 1 on the clock and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wade for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Love with the screen on Russell. Bounce pass, Rubio. Love wide open. He fires. And that time, also a missed shot. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Minnesota. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lopez. Right side, Edwards. Going inside, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Edwards dishes to Gobert. That shot off, and Cleveland the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Russell with a wide-open look. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Wade surveying the D. High post Lopez. Wade a screen on Towns. Nailed from three-point land. Lopez has got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Wade sets the pick for Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Passes to Prince. Down low. Here's Gobert over Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Okoro kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Allen. Mobley misses. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, the Cavaliers. And the dunk by Towns. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Mitchell against Prince. Prince with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 6 and stolen by Russell. Towns against Mobley. Right block shot. That misses off the backboard. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Prince with the defensive effort. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Fires the 3. And no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The 3 from Garland. And no good on the last second attempt. All right, thank you, David.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Minnesota Timberwolves 33. The Cleveland Cavaliers 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timberwolves leading by 6. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center. Garland, no good. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside. Mobley, the pass to Allen. They get it again. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Gobert in the corner. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Garland. Towns for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Drills it from outside. Garland's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
A second chance effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get
it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McLaughlin, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Allen dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Mobley on the follow. He's got 13.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Down low, here's Wade. Minnesota with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Prince outside. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Prince. Edwards comes in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And it's Love missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 8 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Wade against Towns. This one for 3. The kick out to Lopez. Timeout called, Cleveland. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
A different look now for Cleveland. .54 seconds left in the third. Here's Mobley. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Back to Allen. It's deflected. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with it. Garland picks him up. McDaniels. Outside Russell. Right side Towns. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell to end the drought. The shot's good. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Russell over Mitchell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Towns, the screen. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Hustle against Garland. To the inside. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Garland is doubled, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Gobert the screen. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And the shot goes down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Garland against Russell. Allen. And the rejection by Towns. Okoro wide open. He fires. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
It's Edwards on the wing. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Mobley trying to free himself up. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the paint. Stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. Mobley outside. And there's the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell in the corner to tie it up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And it's all knotted up.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. This is it to Garland. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Okoro with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Garland against Russell. Towns with the steal. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Second chance shot. Towns for 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mitchell passes to Allen. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Allen. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Yes!
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Mitchell. And the miss. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
I smack clowns with mad style.